Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning on this 05:10 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. I'm just thinking about my coffee here. Let's see, on this 01.16.2023 here in the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on the Twitch, as well as over there on Twitter as at Fireman Rich. And we are starting early. We are starting 5, 10, 15, about 20 minutes early, which is a good thing. Start of a new week. Today is Martin Luther King's birthday. It is a federal holiday here in the United States, but I still have to go to work. Somebody's got to watch the farm, I think. So it's just a federal. I think the state observes it too. The schools are out as far as that goes. So, the schools are out, and let me check my. I want to check my. Well, the furnace just turned off. That's good. At least it's running. Let me check my sound here. Okay, sound is good. Check the sound, and we are broadcasting at 720p, which is good. Okay, so I had to turn the mic on just before the intro music went out as far as that goes. So I got everything set up pretty good, and I got half a coffee. I do have the morning coffee. I'm sucking down the coffee this morning. First cup, though. It's just starting early. I do hope everybody had a good weekend. I know I did, as far as that goes, and I think I'm the only one in here because I'm watching this on my Surface 3, and I only have one viewer. I think I'm up before the viewers here, as far as that goes. And let's see. Let me set something up here. Oh, where is that? Yeah, what happened to the? I wanted that. So where is it? I don't understand. Let's see, NFL. We had some NFL play yesterday. But why aren't the scores coming up? Okay, we'll just do it on the ESPN scoreboard, I guess. Bring that up. But currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it is like 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Anywhere from 15 to 18 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -9 to -7 degrees centigrade. It's cold out. It is cold out as far as that goes. And let's see, is this a good one to use? Let's see. Yeah, okay, I could use this one. This has some good stats on it too. So let's see, the teams that were supposed to win won, and then there's a couple teams that were supposed to win that ended up losing. So we'll go over the scores here in a little bit. And but it's currently cold outside, at 18 degrees Fahrenheit outside the kitchen window there. Sunny, high around 40. It's going to be a warm day today. Sunny. Why couldn't we have the sun yesterday? Winds out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And the sun, we lost a minute, so we gained a minute. The sun is rising early, 7:31 a.m. It's going in the right direction. I got squared away there as far as knowing which time, what the time is and stuff like that. And so the sun will be rising at 7:31 a.m. and the sun will be setting at 5 p.m. on the dot there as far as that goes. And our world time and temperatures at 12:15 a.m. this morning in Honolulu. It is cloudy skies at 73 degrees Fahrenheit. In Albuquerque, or in Phoenix, Arizona, it is at 3:15 a.m. It's 52 degrees, raining in Phoenix. And in Albuquerque at 3:15 a.m., it's snowing at 34 degrees Fahrenheit. So higher elevations, they're getting snow out there in Albuquerque. In Chicago, Illinois, it is at 4:15 a.m. It is raining. It's 43 degrees Fahrenheit. And in New York City, our current time at 5:15 a.m. it is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean in Cork, Ireland, at 10:15 a.m. this morning. Currently there, it partly cloudy skies and sun. 34 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italy, it is raining at 11:16 a.m. 39 degrees Fahrenheit. In Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, at 1:16 p.m. in the afternoon, it is it's cloudy at 66 degrees Fahrenheit. In New Delhi, India, at 3:46 p.m. currently there in the afternoon, it is sunny and 63 degrees Fahrenheit. In Mumbai, it is cloudy at 3:46 p.m. also 79 degrees Fahrenheit, a little bit warmer. In Kuala Lumpur, at 6:16 p.m. is 81 degrees, and we get thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are there. In Manila, the Philippines, at 6:16 p.m. also it is clear skies, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. In Tokyo, Japan, at 7:17 p.m. Cloudy skies, 43 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Melbourne, Australia, at 9:17 p.m. clear skies, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia, partly cloudy skies with the moon, 9:17 p.m. also 73 degrees Fahrenheit as far as that goes. And that's our world times and temperatures. And I'm baffled here. We've been on for 10 minutes and nobody's in the room. So if you're watching this on the replay, thank you. I think this is going to be a replay. I'm not. That's odd. It might be because my audience that I normally have, they might be a little pissed off at me because this weekend I ended up broadcasting on Rumble as far as a morning show and stuff like that, and maybe they felt left out. And you can sign on to Rumble. To chat, you have to sign into Rumble. But I did do the Rumble as far as that goes. Let's see. Let's get to the thought for the day. The thought for the day comes from Mother Teresa, a great woman that graced us with her presence on this big blue marble. And yeah, the furnace kicked in. That's good. We had the furnace fixed last week. And Mother Teresa, and I think she's been ordained a saint, or is in the works too. I'm not sure. But her quote in our thought for the day goes as follows. It is not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. So, do I put a lot of love into this broadcast to give out to you all? Yeah, I do. Oh, that's a pretty good one. I didn't even plan that, just the spur of the moment there. But a very good tweet, or a very good quote from Mother Teresa. It is not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. So you can give just a little bit, but there's a lot of love in that little giving, and it goes a long way as far as that goes. So I did broadcast on Rumble. I am on Rumble. I feel comfortable on Rumble, folks. I like Rumble. So I'm not going to... is it better than Twitch? No, I like Twitch. Twitch is great. There's some people, I think they get complacent and they don't realize how good they have it on Twitch, but as far as that goes. And but I'm over on Rumble. There's my card for Rumble. And as far as that goes, and Fireman Rich. And I do like being over there as far as that goes. I'm also over on YouTube. I don't repurpose the broadcasts over on Rumble. Oh, good morning, Lady Cat. Good morning, Erica. I don't repurpose the broadcasts on Rumble, but these broadcasts on Twitch I repurpose over on YouTube. There's my YouTube channel as far as that goes, as far as putting it up. And I repurpose the Twitch broadcasts over on Rumble. But I did broadcast on Rumble, and I had fun, and I think that's going to be my new weekend thing. I'm going to be let's see, Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be Twitch. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and back up. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is Twitch. Tuesday, Thursday is Anchor. Saturday and Sunday will more than likely be Rumble unless I want to go on Twitch. I got it set up now where I like being on Rumble, and my Rumble broadcasts are over there. You can go ahead and check them out over on Rumble. Fireman Rich over on Rumble. If you go to Rumble and you just put in the search Fireman Rich, you'll find I have two channels over there. One's Fireman Rich and one's Fireman Broadcast. The videos go to the same place and stuff like that. It's all Fireman Rich over there. And I think it's a good place. Twitch is a great place. Twitch is, I would have to say, is fantastic. I really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. And I do watch what I say. You have to do that as a broadcaster. You have to be aware. You have to take responsibility on what you say. Recently there's a broadcaster that was suspended for 2 weeks, I take it. And I follow you. Yeah, I followed you too, Erica. I thought I was following you, and I was going over my Twitter, and I'd say, wait a minute, there's Erica. I'm not following her. So I followed you back, Erica. And it looks like you don't do much on your Twitter, but that it's good to be on Twitter. That was another thing. This weekend I noticed there's some people ragging on Twitter as far as that goes. And good morning. Yes, I am early. Yeah, I've been on here for 15 minutes and stuff. We already got the meet and greet, the weather, and the thought for the day, and I'm just talking about being over there on Rumble this weekend. I like Rumble. I'll be over there on Rumble, so follow me over on Rumble. You should get an account on Rumble. I think Rumble has a good place for additional content, but I'm not leaving. I'm not going to mention the individual's name because I'm not too happy with the individual. I put him high on the pedestal, but he's doing a lot of things like when an individual says they quit smoking, he quits smoking, and it's just going back. That's his prerogative, the individual's prerogative. There's certain things he says. Well, let me just, without going there, I do not want to address that individual, okay? Because it is what it is. We can say we're the victim, but you are responsible for your actions. There's a responsibility of being broadcast, and I don't, Lady Cat, I don't really care. I had to actually turn the individual off because there's some crap the individual is talking about. The humor that this individual is portraying is yesterday's humor. Some of the stuff is funny. It's all, it's going back to All in the Family. If you brought back All in the Family, do they have All in the Family reruns? No. There's a reason. It offends people. You have to be real. And even though you disagree with it, you still have to look at the lay of the land. Am I going to stop following? No, because the individual deep down is a good person. And for the people watching the replay, I just don't want to mention the person's name because the person's not. It's obvious. The little bit I saw on the particular broadcast that he's over on now, he's not taking responsibility. He's blaming Twitch. I am a broadcaster. I am responsible to what I say. If you can't man up to that responsibility, humor is humor, but there's a line drawn there's a line these days drawn that there's certain things you just don't effing talk about, and that diminishes an individual's view of respect to that person, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm a little disappointed. I'm very disappointed, especially when you don't own up. You just blame it. Oh, it's on some broadcast. You should know what you're doing. If you don't, then maybe you better get checked out for something or whatever. I don't know. So it is what it is. Even the individual said that. I'm going to ride the 2-week suspension. That's fine, but I'm not really happy. I know the individual's a powerhouse. I don't call him the GOAT anymore. He lost that status with me. He's no longer the GOAT. He's just another bonehead. Well, no, I'm a bonehead broadcaster. He's just another individual. He's no better. The individual is. I'm just saying that you got to be careful what you say. It's very important, and it's the individual not taking responsible, no different than the Twitch broadcasts we have of the individuals that are in the little swimming pools with the skimpy suits. If you want to be that, you're so like I said, the respect issue there is, just saying, and person doesn't care. Not my problem as far as that goes. So I wish the individual well. It's no different than somebody coming in here dropping the F-bomb every other word and stuff. You can't do that. You have freedom of speech to a certain degree. It's not limited. You have freedom of speech, but when it crosses that line where you're yelling fire in the theater, it's wrong. There's some things that, and if you can't remember what you said, then you better basically take a couple steps back and reevaluate yourself as a broadcaster. I take responsibility for what I say here, and I take responsibility, hopefully, with the help of you all in the chat, as far as that goes. I'm saying he needs. We've all been. It's not going to happen, Chris. I mean, I thought he did. I thought the individual did, but he didn't. So there's no self-control. That's an example of self-control. Okay? I was... let me just say, when I was watching the broadcast and the person's going into a 7-Eleven buying a pack of cigarettes, that's not somebody that's quitting smoking. And to keep on saying I'm quitting smoking, I've seen individuals like that. You lose respect from other people. I don't like swearing unless I need. Yeah, the swearing, it's not that big of a deal, Erica, and I think you know where my limits are. But I don't want people in here dropping the F-bomb or criticizing me because I didn't recognize the chat right away. I'm the broadcaster. I'm in control. If there's certain things I don't see, then and an individual goes off on the wall, it says, I don't want you in the chat. I may cross lines and I'll be cordial and stuff like that in somebody else's broadcast, but there's certain people, and you guys know me long enough to know that I have a zero tolerance. Once you're gone, you're gone. And you're the same way. Yeah. It's just being fair. You try and give individuals a chance and stuff like that. And this individual that I'm trying real hard with this individual, but that has a 2-week ban, as far as I was very disappointed. I guess I'm here. Oh, wow. The individual just made partner here just recently, a month or two ago, and you're already getting banned 2 weeks. What's it tell you? What's that? The example you're setting? You're just making this as a clown place. Oh, I can go to another platform and take my dog and pony show over there now, and play the victim. No, don't play the victim with me. Okay, it just it is what it is. I wish the individual the best and stuff like that. And good morning, Tina. Good morning. I'm here to have fun. I know the other individuals there to have fun and stuff like that, but you do have, again, take responsibility and stuff like that. So let's see. So enough is said about that. It's the person's banned for 2 weeks. Let them ride it. Hopefully, I'm going to just predict the way this is going to go. The person's going to point the finger at Twitch, saying Twitch is full of crap and all that. It's Twitch's sandbox. It's their. We're not the owners of Twitch, so you have to watch what you effing say here. It's that simple. That's why I'm just shaking my head, because this individual, it just probably not aware of what they're talking about and such. So I'm just, I guess it's just a big disappointment. And some people will say, well, it's just like Haps was and stuff. No, it's their sandbox. You got to realize this is their sandbox. You don't dictate. It's like, what was I was going to get to this one tweet here. There was a tweet that I saw from an individual, and it was concerning Twitter. Everybody ragging on Twitter, and where is it? If your sanity depends on using a broken third-party Twitter app. I guess there's some problems with Twitter with the third-party apps and stuff. I've noticed a little bit. Am I losing any sleep about it? No. But you might want to test the waters, and everybody's going to, supposedly everybody's going over to a different platform called Mastodon. What the frick is Mastodon? I went there and looked at it. It's like, okay, if you want that, that's fine. Doesn't appeal to me. Yeah, I just don't like swearing too much, unless it's not. Yeah, be right back. Getting coffee. Okay, Tina, you getting coffee? Yeah, I might have to refresh, because this is when we usually start right about now. But the individual, again, now that Elon has terminated API calls, we don't. This person, there's people that don't really care for Elon. Just shut your pie hole. I don't care. He owns the joint. He owns Twitter. The man is shooting rockets. What are you doing? What are these individuals bad mouthing Elon? They're just shooting off their mouths. Twitter is a lot better, I think. I feel a lot more comfortable there as far as that goes. Hands-on work requires to reach people in both ecosystems now. No, it doesn't require. If Twitter doesn't want to do it, it's they have their own freaking business plan on what they want to do. If you can't adapt to it, that's your problem. That's not Twitter's problem. We need a change. What do you mean by a change in Twitter, Lady Cat? I think Twitter's fine. I got people that follow me. I use that as a platform where if you want to reach me, that's where I'm at. I use the direct messaging a lot, as far as that goes. We need a change in Twitter. I don't know what you mean exactly. I didn't say there's no change in Twitter. Oh, the change. There's really hasn't been a change in Twitter. The only change that's taken place is people saying, "Oh, Elon's going to run Twitter into the ground and stuff like that." You know what I say? Move out of the way. He's moving forward. He's going to bring some good things to Twitter. I mean, freedom of what we can talk about. Yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about, Erica. Okay, maybe Elon will make Twitter live. You could, if he does, Chris. You can wishful thinking. I'm a man. It has to be right in front of me. Twitter Live is not that bad. Maybe Elon will make Twitter Live better. I think it's gotten better. Okay, since I've used it before, since I've used it recently, it just I'm used to using Twitch here. I'm using Rumble. I like using Rumble. I like to use Twitch or Twitter, but I've decided that Twitter Live, I like to use it. I think it's not that bad. Some people have problems with it. You have to look at what your problem is with it. I can get on there right now. I'm going to have a good the picture's stellar as far as that goes. The only platform that I'm having an issue right now is Vocal. Vocal, they've instituted their limits. I have a free account there. I am limited now to 4 hours and 37 minutes remaining for recording and 4 hours and 35 minutes of streaming time. I'm restricted on the amount of times I can use. Now, Vocal, they have a problem. Their RTM doesn't work, and their picture is atrocious with the pixelation. I don't have pixelation here on Twitch. I don't have pixelation on Rumble. I don't have pixelation on Twitter Live. I probably don't have pixelation on YouTube Live. So look, I've got 4 selections over here, and I got vocal. I probably won't be going on vocal that much. I like vocal. I'm getting a green screen by... Oh, that's cool, Erica. That'll be fun. You need to start broadcasting more. You don't broadcast that more. Yeah, vocal's always been beta, Chris. It's always been beta. So vocal, I'd like to see the RTMP so I can bring somebody, a second person, into my Rumble. That's why I haven't been on live. Well, that's the thing. You know, before you say it needs to get better, check it out, because I think it has improved. In my opinion, over last year when I was using it a lot, and I'm using it now, it's improved. Or else my internet's improved. One or the other. So, vocal needs to work on their notifications. They have no notifications, Lady Cat. They haven't turned them on yet. You know that if you're not working, they're not working on that aspect. There's not enough people utilizing the platform. Now, if they had thousands of people over there, yeah, they'd probably turn it on. I'm talking about I haven't been live on Twitch. Well, it's coming up on a month because you, Chris, Erica, Jeeves, and Chris Strider. How's Chris Strider doing? Is he doing okay? Haven't seen him in a while. You guys been in contact with him? The other Chris, not Chris Technician. The other Chris. Up there in Washington State. Is he doing okay still? Okay, he's doing good. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, you know, you guys were I call the night crew because you'd always be on night. He's sleeping right now. Yeah, okay. So everything's good. You know, don't mind me. I'm up early, so I'm ranting a little bit. So let me do the national day here. Today is Monday, of course, 16 January 2023. It is the 16th day of the new year, and it is the third. We're starting the third week, and yeah, I slept good. I just woke up early. I slept a little bit during some of the football games. We're going to get to the football games, so don't worry about that. We're going to be talking about the football games. Let's see. I like this one. No, let's see. Let's go through them. We have National Religious Freedom Day. That's okay. National Hot and Spicy Food. No, I can't have hot and spicy. Last week, yes, I did say it was Martin Luther King birthday in the beginning of the broadcast, Chris. Yes, by the way. Yeah, it's a federal holiday. I still have to go into the day job. But last week when I went to the Chinese buffet, no problem, Chris. I had the sushi with the yasobi sauce. I got to be careful with that yasobi sauce. That's spicy and that is good. It just clears out, but it does. I'm getting too old for that stuff. But today is Martin Luther King Day. As far as the national day, so we're going with that one. But I just want to read some of the other ones. National Fig Newton Day, National Nothing. No, it's not National Nothing Day. Today is Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King Jr. And on the third Monday of January, Martin Luther King Jr. Day honors the American clergyman, activist, civil rights movement leader, Dr. Martin Luther King. Was born January 15th, 1929. He was passed April 4th, 1968, when he was assassinated. I remember that day. I remember seeing it in the newspapers and hearing it in the news. I was just a young lad there. I was in grade school. But he's best known for his role to achieving civil rights, advancing civil rights, and he did advance civil rights greatly, very much so, using nonviolence, key word there, nonviolence, civil disobedience. King has become a national icon in the American is a national icon in the history of the American here in America. So Martin Luther King Day. It's a day of reflection. I think he'd want us. Holidays are just normal days for. I'm not really. Yeah, I guess I'm not really a first responder anymore, Chris. I just go to the day job. I'm gainfully employed. I'm not a first responder anymore. I used to be. And I was when I was still in the volunteers, but I don't do that big anymore. I'm gainfully employed, as far as I know. I'm just saying, yeah, in general, yeah. Um, Same thing with law enforcement. There's still law enforcement out there, and there's people that still have to go to be at the grocery stores to make. The grocery stores are open. Those people are important. They're just as important. Okay. Every job is important. There's no job that's more important than another when you think about it. Okay. And I forgot to mention my green screen is green and blue and portable. Oh, okay. There you go. So all jobs are important as far as because when I get in that when I gas up for the week and then I get that extra, I get that payday candy bar and stuff like that, and I'm paying at the cash register. That person that's taking care of me, I'm thanking them and I'm saying, you know what? Thank you for doing what you're doing. Your job is important. I want them to know that because we shouldn't be taking it for granted, and I try not to. I used to say, okay, just here's some money and go and not even think about it. You just got a job. That's what you're doing. No, it's important. Because if that person's not there, that store can't be open. I can't get my gas. I can't get my payday candy bar. That's important. Having that little afternoon snack when I come home, when I'm coming home from getting the gas and stuff like that. But today is Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. A great American, and you and your candy bars, yeah. So. Have a good holiday, but remember the man. The man, he definitely impacted the growth of this great country, the United States of America. Let's see. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday during my Rumble broadcast, I talked about this company that's designing a hypercar that runs on fuel made from plastic, and it's a pretty slick car. Are dropping frames? Yeah, I'm dropping a few, but from what I'm seeing, a few drop frames is no big deal. That's the one thing when I'm over there on Rumble, I'm using Streamlabs OBS, and I actually figured out last night how to bring back, because I updated it, and over on the left you have all the things that you can do, the editing bar and all that. But I didn't see the icon for this. Like right now on OBS, I have the studio mode. I like being in studio mode. I like seeing the preview screen. I didn't have that in the Streamlabs. Well, I finally found the hotkey section and I put the hotkey, and I was able to do it that way. So I got that going. The Streamlabs, and I also found out where you can look for the CPU rate. Now on Streamlabs, the CPU rate is a little bit higher, but there's no drop frames. So I'm not sure what's going on with OBS. I think I got too much crap in OBS in all my scenes. I've got a bunch of scenes, and each one of those scenes, there's a bunch of sources. So, it's just sometimes you got some cobwebs and stuff like that. But yesterday in the Rumble, I talked about an Italian motor company that unveiled a supercar that runs on garbage, and it's a nice looking car. Yeah, it could be, and it could be, it could be a host of things, but I didn't have the picture. I guess what I'm getting at, Chris, is the picture that I was doing the video for the Rumble. It's stellar. It's 1080p. Okay, right now I'm in 720p, so I'm starting to, maybe my internet is getting a little bit better to where I'm not getting that many drop frames. Like right now it's 0.7%, which is no big deal. And you don't really notice unless you're really looking for it, like you really look for it, which at this point, it's just a mute point as far as that goes, because I'm looking at the broadcast here in on my Surface 3, and it's good. And if there's a little stuttering but the audio is good, I'm fine with that. It just that's what I decided as a broadcaster as far as that goes. So yesterday was on Tony D's broadcast before the football games. Lots of less. I'm a tech guy. I know. Yeah. You've seen it enough times where you try. But my picture right now on the Surface 3 is great. Sometimes it's not. That might be there might be a bump in the internet or something like that, but that's no big deal. But it's stellar, and that's why I'm grateful that I'm on Twitch, as far as that goes. And would I be broadcasting more on Vocal if they had a better picture? Yeah, but the picture's crap. I still like Vocal. I still like the concept. It's still in beta. Twitch is not in beta, so that's you got the big, nice picture here. As far as that goes. So, but I talked about this car, and I missed Tony's broadcast because I'm not awake. Well, it's in his Twitter feed. We did about a 45-minute. He goes live on Sunday. Yeah, he did have I was surprised. I was just finishing up my Rumble broadcast yesterday, and then I was fiddling around with Vocal, and then I got an alert that where he sent me a link to come up using, I think he uses Restream, and we talked about football, which was yesterday, was a wild card weekend, and it was a wild weekend for the wild cards as far as that goes. Both my Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants won. They beat the Vikings. My God, can you believe that? But the Seahawks didn't prevail. I thought they were. I only watched the first half, and they looked pretty good, Erica, as far as they were able to come back and have the lead at halftime. But the 49ers won 41-21. The big surprise was I thought the Chargers were going to win, and both me and Tony in his broadcast yesterday, we thought the Chargers were going to win. But the Jaguars, they were losing the first half. Was it 27-7? So you figure it's all over, right? But they were able to come back, and they ended up winning it 31-30. They just by the skin of their nose. That's Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback for the Jags. He came through. I might go for the Cowboys because I was going for the Vikings because it's my stepmom's team, but they lost. So Cowboys, yeah, Cowboys. I guess they play tonight. Or no, they don't play till next week. I'm sorry. Seahawks lost, but oh well. I'm happy they had. Yeah, they got to the playoffs, which is good. The Bills, Dolphins. I was starting to worry about the Bills. The Bills. I thought that, oh geez, they're going to lose it, aren't they? They were able to pull it out, 34-31. So I give credit to the Dolphins. They played a good game. Cowboys play tonight. Oh, do they? Yeah, that's right. Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys in Tampa Bay. Which me and Tony were just laughing. Here it is. Cowboys are the wild card, but they have the better record, where Tampa Bay, they won their division under 500. So that might be a prelude of which way the game is going to go. But don't count Tom Brady out, as far as that goes. The 49ers was a good team in a way. Yeah, they have the tools there. But the Bills won 34-31. The New York Giants, the first half, I'm thinking they got a shot at winning this. They ended up winning 31-24. And then last night the Bengals beat the Ravens. The Bengals, they look tough. You never know. He might win the game, but will he win it going to... I don't think he can take it to the Super Bowl. The Bengals are the ones that scare me. The Cincinnati Bengals are a team that they're scary as far as that goes. And but we'll see how it lines up as far as that goes. But tonight, the Cowboys and Buccaneers, I'm going for the Cowboys also. I'd like to see the Cowboys win. I think Tom Brady, I think his season's done after tonight. Me saying that, watch, the Buccaneers will win, right? As far as that goes. Did you hear about Dharma? He is doing. Yes, he watched the game at home. There was speculation whether he was going to be at the game, but it probably would have been too much for him, seeing that given the state of the injury that he had. So I think he was an inspiration. Yeah, lots of don't jinx it, Rich. Yeah, don't. I think I already did, Chris. So we'll see what happens. So it was a good weekend of football, as far as that goes, and I enjoyed it. And we'll see what happens next week. Once we get tonight's game done, we'll have. I'm not sure how they work it next week, as far as that goes. But we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and do the dinner report, Chris. Let's go ahead and do the dinner report. No, it's not early. I've been on for 43 minutes and stuff like that. But we got about 10 more minutes when we're at the top of the hour here. Let's see, Erica. But I'm glad he is doing okay. Yeah, he is doing great. He's doing great. So what did we have for dinner last night, Chris? On Sunday night. Let's see. For my dinner report, I had beans mixed with pork and cornbread. Oh, that's not bad. What do we have? We had beef and noodles. Some very spicy beef and noodles last night. It was pretty good. A little too spicy for the rest of the family, but it was meat that Erica had pizza for dinner from a restaurant. Okay. Well, this spicy food wasn't as spicy, it wasn't that hot spicy. It was pepper spicy, okay? And I like peppered spicy meat. It was pretty decent. I think maybe just a tad overkill. My stomach isn't strong enough first, but yeah, I think I'm at that stage right now with the yasobi that I had last week. It didn't agree the next day. Tina, what did you have? You're sitting back. Tina had grilled cheese and coleslaw. Ooh, that's not bad. That's a good. I like coleslaw. That's a good combo. Grilled cheese and coleslaw. So there's our dinner report. I can spicy, but certain amount. Yeah, I can do a certain amount also as far as that goes. And too much of a good thing is bad for you and stuff like that. So there we have it. There's our dinner report and stuff like that. So I'm feeling pretty wide awake now. Here at the furnace. Okay, the furnace is working. It's cold out, so it's going to be coming on and going off. We're sitting at 18 degrees Fahrenheit here, and it's still dark out. So, but what else is going on? Let's see. We have some good history. We can go over that here. I'll probably miss the weather. Well, I already did the weather, Chris. You guys were 10 minutes late. But then again, I was 10 minutes early, so it's no big deal. Let's see. In our 115 years ago today, President Theodore Roosevelt established the Pinnacle National Mountain Monument in California. Pinnacle is part of the Niachi volcano, which erupted 23 million years ago near present-day Lancaster. The Pacific Plate moved westward, creating San Andreas Fault, which is thought to be the creation of the park's unique rock formation. So it was a national park back in the day. On this day in 1939, Superman was first published as a daily newspaper comic strip. So there we have Superman, the very first superhero, I guess you could say. Two-manned Soviet Soyuz spaceship became the first vehicles to dock in space and transfer personnel. I talked about that yesterday, and as far as that goes. It is 4 degrees now in my area, and or 45 degrees. Okay, 45 degrees up in Washington State. And let's see. El Salvador signed a pact with rebel leaders ending 12 years of civil war that had killed 75,000 people back in 1992. Romanian University lecturer and novelist Andreina gives birth. Oh, she was the oldest person to give birth. She gave birth at age 66. Ooh. And Nepal declared January 16th to be a public holiday to celebrate the country's overcoming decades of conflict with Maoist rebels, and now work together with women and working class representatives within the election parliament in 2007. Well, they're being squashed now as far as that goes. Hey, Tim, good morning. Tim Fan. As we're ending the show, everybody's starting to come in. If I started a little early as far as that goes. And let's see. That's about it as far as not much history here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Lynn Manuel Miranda. Do you know who that is? Lynn Manuel Miranda. A happy 43rd birthday to the composer, playwright, singer, actor, producer, and rap artist. He went on to school. He went to a school for gifted kids, and in New York City, and soon was directing a high school production of West Side Story. And but he created, wrote, composed, and starred in the telling the story of the founding father, Alexander Hamilton, the show that massively influenced and earned a Pulitzer Prize and for drama, a Grammy Award for Best Musical. That music is great, and was nominated for a record set of 16 Tonys, of which he won 11. Additionally, Hamilton mixtapes, an LP song cover from the musical developed by and featured Miranda, reached #1 on the Billboard charts. So he was the creator of Hamilton. And if you haven't seen Hamilton, it's out there. You should watch it. It tells the rest of the story. You know, you have history, but it tells the story behind the history, as far as that goes. And let's see, politically, I probably don't agree with, I don't agree with some of the things that Manuel Miranda. He's a great play artist. Yeah, he writes. He studies the old plays. You know, West Side Story. That's an all-time favorite and classic. You know, as far as the adaptation to television, it's a great story. As far as that goes, so we thank him for giving us the story, Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. It's a great American story, as far as that goes. So, and let's see. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
And the missus says good morning to you all, as far as that goes. So we are at the top of the hour, and let's see. We've been on for 51 minutes. Else like Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet. That's a classic, as far as that goes. So that's a good. And good morning. Good morning to the missus. So there we have it. We started the Monday. We're off and running. We got a little extra time here. 51 minutes. That's good. 52 minutes. We'll probably be about close to 55 minutes. So I got to go get ready for the day job. I appreciate Erica, Chris, Tina, and Tim for being in the chat. Greatly appreciate it. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much. Be it over there on YouTube, here on Twitch, or over there on Rumble. I'm in 3 spots now, folks. You can go to all those spots or know where I'm at by following me over there on Twitter at FiremanRich. That's my mainstay on the social media platforms. And thank you, Tina, for being here. Ciao. Bye all, she says. And Chris Technician comes in with, have a great Martin Luther King Day, Rich. Yes, you also. And with the, as always, Bazanga. So we will... Yeah, I need another cup of coffee. I got a quarter of a cup. Enough for the outro, right? All right, folks. You all have a great day. You too, Erica. Have a good day. Have a great day, actually. Have a great day, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. This is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Twitch, as well as at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter, where I tote myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. All that means, folks, is I like playing on this thing called the internet, and Twitch is one of the places where I like playing. You all have a great one, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Ciao for now.